You're watching RNN, your regional news network.
Serving the Hudson Valley, this is 62 News with Brian Madden, Nancy Cozine, John Buchan's Weather Plus, and the 62 News team.
From the Tappan Zee to Albany, we've got the Hudson Valley covered. This is TZA News.
Good evening, I'm Greg Floyd.
You're watching RNN, your regional news network. It's 6 a.m. Time for RNN Morning News Live. The first look at news, weather, traffic, and the latest on sports. This is RNN Morning News Live.
That was interesting. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lisa Malella. It is
Tonight on Regional News Live.
Some stories we're working on for you. A possible verdict in the Abner-Louima police brutality trial. And on the 55th anniversary of D-Day, we went back to the beaches of Normandy. We'll hear one veteran's story in the second installment of our series. All of these stories and more in the latest on the heat wave coming your way tonight. Good evening and welcome to Valley News Live. I'm Anne Marie O'Keefe. Topping our news tonight, a jury in Brooklyn has reached
Good evening. This is Regional News Live. I'm Roland Smith. Topping our news tonight, the housing complex in Rockland County dubbed
On the right, Jeff Cohen on the left. As always, speaking out.
And welcome to tonight's edition of Speak Out. My name is Sue Wittig, on the right side of the screen and the right side of the issues, but my guest today doesn't look anything like Jeff Cohen. A very special guest. This is Lois Shapiro Cantor. You are the New York State head of the National Organization for...
Good evening, everyone. I'm Roland Smith, and this is Nightside. A 7-year-old lies in critical condition after falling.
Rapper DMX was in court today, but justice is going to...
5, 4, 3, roll deck 5, track.
Good evening. I'm Richard French, and this is the big story. America was founded on the principle of a...
From RNN, the Regional News Network, this is the Hudson Valley's News Center now at 6:30. Stories about real people, real news.
General David Petraeus, commander of U.S. forces in Iraq, under fire over the war. We'll get reaction from the small Hudson Valley community where he grew up.
And in Mount Vernon, the race for mayor may not be over yet. We'll tell you why hundreds of Democratic primary votes still need to be counted.
Plus, premature babies return to the hospital where they were born, and we're there for the emotional reunion. The news starts right now. Good evening on this Friday, September 21st. I'm Andrew Whitman.
And I'm Crystal Laurie. This is News Center now at 6:30.
And now, live from the leader in regional television news, RNN, the Regional News Network. This is News Center Now, prime time.
Good evening, I'm Andrew Whitman. It's Thursday, September 20th, 2007, and this is Prime Time.
Same-sex couples should be able to get married.
Right now, Obama says "I do" to same-sex marriage. What catapulted him towards this maybe historic decision, and how will it affect his campaign? We'll break it all down. And next,
Hurricane Espada is going to turn this place upside down.
Well, karma is a funny thing, isn't it? Coup karma. Remember these three? Three of the four amigos who brought the New York State legislature to a standstill that ugly summer? Well, you know what they say about karma. Two of the amigos headed to prison, while the fate of the third in the hands of a jury we will discuss. And later,
there is an expectation that you need to make this world a better place.
Teaching tolerance. We're going to bring you the amazing story of one woman who was just honored for going the extra mile to teach her students about tolerance, civility, and humanity. And as we say, it runs in the family. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to RFL. I am Richard French, and thank you so much for joining us this Thursday evening, May 10th. Now, the story on everybody's minds today still is the president's
Good morning and welcome to the weekly news roundup. I'm Larry Epstein. Let's start with Governor Kathy Hochul.
Good morning and welcome to RFL. I'm Richard French. On a day where efforts to protect voting rights stalled, the Supreme